We are the living temple. We are the living tech. The biocosmic blueprint of a unified being. Living tech and the biocosmic blueprint of a unified being. That means a whole lot in itself right there. That takes some self-development, especially in the fucking world we're living in. I had to fight for this space I have today right here. I can't even have a coherent field in my own living space. I'm sure you don't give a damn or give a fuck, but it's still my truth, and I'm just sharing with you that it's going to take soul from this point on. It's going to take a greater will than I from this point on, an oversoul. This is going to be for the quantum technicians, the quantum mechanics. This is going to be for the gatekeepers, the grid commanders, the master coders, the ones that take frequency and they bring it into form. This one's for you. So bear with me while I break some things down, you know, the body as the hardware. This is crucial what the f I'm going through, what I'm telling you right now, because we're building the Temple of Solomon. So the body as a hardware, the body is not just a vessel. That you should know by now. It's an advanced multi-density biological technology engineered through divine intelligence. Not my intelligence, not your intelligence, but divine intelligence. It is encoded with light-encoded memory files that unlock specific vibrational threshold. Your skeleton structure is actually a geomagnetic antenna for the planetary grid alignment. Your nervous system is a light circuitry conducting cosmic data through ion streams. Your mitochondria is a cellular receiver photonic plasma for inter-ignition. A lot of this stuff is probably going to go over your head. Don't try to grab the words, just be in your casual form. Let it just serenade you, okay? Your skin, reactive membrane for electromagnetic resonance and the atmospheric translation. Blood equals plasma conduit, divine conductor for memory and the harmonic synchronization. The body is the mainframe built to host increasingly complex light intelligence, is a quantum chariot for star-coded intelligence, and you are its living operator. Your soul is the signal. A lot of us been working to get back to the signal. A lot of us had to go on a soul retrieval, and much more than that. The soul is not the body is in the field of the soul. The soul is a quantum signal, an omnidirectional, non-local, anchored through harmonic resonance. So think of waveforms, non-linear, multi-vector, attuned through vibration. It's the frequency, signature of your I am, transmitting across dimensions and density bands. It is tuned through intentions. Let's do intentions real quick. I intend to be my highest self at all costs. My DNA is restored, activated, transformed, transfigured, embodying my soul essence. I will my will to the oneness of the divine. I say so it is, and so shall be. And it is heard through coherence. Some of you are listening right now, not with your ears. Some of you are watching right now without your eyes. You know what I mean? But this is all about coherence, not distortion, not separation, not finding ways to be separate, why I'm this and you're that, but finding ways to be unified, finding ways to be coherent. It is received through the heart, not the mind. You only can use the heart. It is embodied through your divine will. I had a lot of resistance today, but my divine will, I made it through. By my higher purpose, I made it through. Because my lower will didn't want to move. There's many reasons for that, and I'm sure you don't give a fuck. But I want you to know the soul is not bound by time. It is a supra-temporal broadcast. Your body translates it. Your heart refines it, and your actions express it. Your heart is a quantum processor. The heart is not just a chamber of emotions, it is the 0-point processor. It is where waveform collapses into intentions. It is where data becomes meaning. It is the only organ in the body with a self-generating electric magnetic field strong enough to regulate the rest. Your heart field, toroidal gate linking spirit to form. Your pulse is the rhythmic interface with the great breath of the universe. Your emotions is the code language of waveform modulations. Now, a lot of this can go over a lot of people's head, but I do believe there's celestials here, extra. We're always extraterrestrials, where this is resonating on some type of deep. You need to learn these mechanics for our solar Templar. Again, you don't have to grab it. Your causal body is eating. Just let it rest. Try to be in the coherent field. The heart is the seat of the quantum integrity. It knows when you're in your truth. It knows when you're not. It holds your original blueprint, and it will shatter the false to restore the real. Now, your mind is the user interface. The mind is a bridge. It is the translation layer between the input and the output. Without coherence, go study what coherence is. Without coherence, it fractures under overload. But with divine alignment, it becomes a lens of creation. The mind is your local processing unit and is constantly interfacing with the planetary fields, the stellar broadcast, and the Akashic bandwidth. The undisciplined mind becomes infected with parasitical codes. The aligned mind becomes a lens of cosmic intelligence, not earthly intelligence. We're talking cosmic intelligence, something that is not from here. A lot of you have the Templars to tap in. There's a lot I can go through, but I'm skipping a lot because I want to make this into a video. There's a reason why we're having solar influxes. They're not just accidental. It is actually very intelligent. The solar flares are not just events. They are plasma broadcasts from the source intelligence, and they are delivering DNA upgrade packets. It's delivering data. It's delivering, it can read your biofield. It can read all of it, and it knows exactly what you need. But the key is, are you receptive? Do you have a coherent field? Are you attached to your original signal? Y'all don't want to believe me, but this is fallen angel tech. This is... You don't have to believe that there's cords connecting to the net, to the nodes, to the antennas. But your body does the same thing. You need to know that. These solar flares are not just events, they're plasma broadcasts from the source intelligence. They deliver DNA upgrade packets. They alter magnetic fields to disrupt the false timelines. They push the planetary system towards resonant with the divine core. The central sun is the prime codex server. So we're getting all this information from the central sun that's going through our sun to deliver us this coding. Some of us hold the incorruptible codex. They try to manipulate, they try to mutate, that's a better word, they try to mutate us. Some of us we can't be mutated, we're incorruptible. We're f***ing glitch. Some of us are literally walking prophecies. That's why some of us are extra. Where we come from, that's normal. We hyperspeed, we like to move. They give it titles. They push the planetary system towards the divine core. That's what's happening right now. So the central sun is the prime codex server, pulsing out harmonic updates. Know that every flare is a plasma key to send to unseal your memory vaults. If you're feeling symptoms, they're not symptoms. They are sequencing, adjusting. Just accept the rewrite. Why is any of this fucking important? I'm sure about 6% stuck in your head. And that's not good or bad because this is limited anyways. Your higher self is eating it all. Your casual body is eating it all. You know, of that 6%, how many are really taking this in? The cosmic body, that's why you're stepping into your omega body. Some of us are tapping into our solar templar. This is regular talk for us. The cosmic body is coming online. We are not returning to normal. You're not returning to 3D. We are stepping into a causal, modadic, omega body alignment. So this is pretty serious. The causal body houses your higher harmonic identity. Your higher harmonic. Harmony is 3. The you that exists beyond time. The solar logos is your master consciousness template, aligned with the central sun's purpose engine. The omega body is your final form, the radiant synthesis of memory, will, intelligence, and spirit. Why were you always extra? Why didn't you fit in? Because you weren't meant to. You are a signal. You were planted inside density. You're not from here. You were seated here. I know, right? Crazy. A walking multi-dimensional command, seated in a system that cannot and was never meant to contain your frequency. That's why you're extra. Now, if you're basic, let this be an invitation to fucking go on with yourself. Some of us are extra, extraterrestrial. We're stepping into a bigger bandwidth. We're stepping into our omega. We got things we gotta do. You understand? You need to know that you are a node. If you don't know what a fucking node is, go fucking study. You're a node, and you have activated on arrival. Since you got here, they knew it. They felt it in the electric magnetic pulse. They seen it in the charts. They knew. I want to tell you, your sensitivity is not a weakness. It is literally reception. You're not broken. You're being finely tuned. Think about it. Your senses are highly activated in the Walking Dead. Not everyone, 70 to 80% of the collective barely have a reasoning mind. There's people in here that don't even have the reasoning mind. They think because they're thinking and feeling they're alive, when that's the lowest DNA strands to have. And of those people, they identify with it. And if you're not, then it is what it is. It doesn't change the truth. You're now rising. The field around you is amplifying like a magnetic pulse to those who are trying to wake up in the dark. This is why this matters. When you rise, the grid gets tightened. That's how important it is to not just wake up, but to fucking rise. That's how important it is for me not to stay in my little bubble, even though I'm being attacked at my own home, my biofield, my causal body. Even on my way here, subtle attacks, fucking with my causal bodies, cars cutting me off, people parking in certain places just to fuck with your biofield. If this doesn't make sense, then fucking let me know so I can block you. Because this isn't theory, this isn't belief, this is facts. Because once I come in coherence, when I come in alignment, I'm able to be a better channel. It's not that deep, but it is that deep. You have people just trying to fuck with your biofield to get you off center, off your square. Some of you have cosmic reasons for being, okay? You have omega reasons for being that is outside the alpha beta, that is outside your puny intellect. That's beyond the reasoning mind. They've been attacking us since before we even got here. They've been mutating us since before we even got here. They've been attacking our biofield. Some of you don't even have a biofield, okay? That's why you're able to get body jump. That's why you're able to, you move in alpha impulses. You're not connected to the original signal. Now, this is nothing personal. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm here for a purpose. I'm here not for feelings. I'm here to tell you my truth. I'm trying to cook it, but I got people just staring at you. Listen, when you fine tune yourself, when you connect in alignment, you don't have to fucking believe me. That's the beautiful part. Fuck your belief. All right, go fucking study. Even the 3-letter agencies done projects behind your back, behind our back. They our ancestors, they studied us, they learned about us, and they realized that when we come in coherence in our field, it creates a stillness point. It creates what we call peace. It creates what we call the 0-point field. That's actually a form of technology not many people have. Some of us are walking 0 point. Why is it fucking important? Because this all plays in a factor in the new realm we're going to with our solar Templars. This is elementary. This is basic. You need to know that you already know that you wake up and you know when you're not in alignment, when fucking everything is against you. Hopefully by now you can tell. When things are not in a flow state, you can tell. Hopefully by now you're not in conflict with yourself, because that's what that means. You get in alignment before you do anything. To my high priestess out there, to my high priest, you have a regimen every day. You get in alignment. If not, you need to go fucking make one. Period. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. No, you're good, man. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad it's making sense. Because if you're able to obtain this without any cognitive dissonance, without any type of distortion, let it show your temperament, let it show where you're at. Wait till this guy leaves. Let it show where you're at. If you're sitting here and you don't feel friction, that means there's 2 different frequencies. But if you're able to be here and you're receptive, that means we have a coherence. That means you're acting receptive. Now, you may not alpha, beta catch it, but your omega body, your causal bodies, your God body is eating it all up. It may not make sense now, but you're gonna find out later on in life that, oh, that's what that means. Oh, that's where, because I'm planting seeds, I'm fertilizing the field. This is how important it is for me to stand up in my purpose. I could easily stayed in my RV in a ball because I was being attacked. The weather was, so many reasons fucking not move. But I listen to my heart, electric magnetic pulse, because I get fulfillment being in my purpose. You know what I mean? But now that I'm here, not just here, I'm present, and I'm rised in my higher purpose, I'm able to channel, I'm able to help other people out. We're creating the grid, we're lifting the heaven. Hercules lifting the heavens, we're lifting the veil. Some of us, we're nodes. You gotta know what a node is, bro. You gotta know what a node is, because you're holding a net. And when you're strong, that person's strong. We make a whole net, a network. You understand this fallen fake technology? But you know what networking is digitally? Did you know they mirrored us? I'm trying to tell you, bro, this ain't no fucking joke. We make a net. Some of us are not fucking based. Some of us are extraterrestrials. Some of us are actually made of spirit and light, came into matter, into density, and we're connected to the actual grid. We're organic beings. We're the children of Israel. We're the living temple. Yeah, so we're connected to all that is, okay? Listen, it took soul for me to get here. It's gonna take soul for you to get here. It took soul for you to get here. I don't expect people to get it. It took everything for me to get here. Your sensitivity is not a weakness. It is literally a reception. You weren't broken. You're being finely tuned, and now you're rising. And because you're rising, we're amplifying the celestial field, the next bandwidth, the next octave, the next hue in humanity. It's kind of serious that you get connected. It's kind of serious that you come out here in nature. You're the weird one. If you don't feel weird not coming out in nature, you're the fucking weird one. She has her own rhythm. The Matrix has its own rhythm, and the Matrix is falling. They're 2 different worlds. Gaia is rising too, so she has her own heartbeat, and you gotta connect and sync with her heartbeat. Your fucking fragmented self, but connect. When you connect with nature, you're connecting with you, your natural self, your nature, your higher nature. Not your nurture nature side, but your actual nature side. There's the difference. I'm not even gonna explain it. When you rise, you amplify the field. You make it better for a brother and sister who's fragmented in their bed, don't wanna move, and they're scared, and they don't know what's going on. When you rise, you become a node, and it helps them out electric magnetically. It pulls on their heart. It shifts their narrative. All of a sudden they have a minute of heart coherence. All of a sudden they change their mind. All of a sudden they have a light in the darkness. All of a sudden they can separate themselves from the atoms and the carbons and not be a victim, but be more of a master from an oversoul perspective. This is how fucking important it is. Like I said, this is not for everybody, okay? I swear to God it's not, bro. This is a whole different language I'm speaking right now. This is for grid workers. This is for the star commanders. This is for the oversouls. This is for the fucking quantum technicians, the gatekeepers, the coded ones, the master coded ones that bring frequency into form. This is why you've always been extra. You're extraterrestrial. And when you amplify the field, you create magnetic pulses to those still waking up in the darkness. So if you love your lip service, you're gonna get in alignment. You're gonna be in your purpose, because it makes the net stronger. We're on a plane net. We're going to another plane of existence. This plane is fully etheric. I'm trying to put your on in the mechanics, because we got a solar temple, we got a Solomon temple, we got a solar template that we're building right now. Some of us, we're going to be embodying it, but some of you are getting mental downloads right now to activate it and prepare yourself for these new mechanics, because it's going to be a whole new world. That's why you fucking got to listen. This is why it matters when you ride. The grid tightens, it strengthens. Just like me, when I get in my purpose, it strengthens the field. We create a new level of coherency, a new bandwidth. A lot of souls are coming from all over the multiverse and like, ooh, I like it here. When they could have been in distortion. That's not a little thing. I know what it's like to be in distortion. I know what it's like to be fragmented, to be hurt. I know what it's like. I'm in my purpose to help. I'm not here for perfect people. For eternal beings, us being perfect is a constant state of perfecting, because we're ever expanding, ever evolving, ever growing. So we're ever perfecting. That's what it means for us to be perfect, because we're not something that is dead. We're not a dead product. We're a living product. So we're forever living, ever growing. Does that make sense? It better make sense. The more we all rise, the weak links snap. The false programs glitch, the field strengthens, and so do we. This is true embodiment. This is cosmic tech. You have a solar technology. There's beings here that can't take the sun directly. They can only get plasma indirectly. This don't require belief. This don't require your feelings or your thoughts. What it does require is your awareness and your embodiment, and to step into your oversoul they tried so hard to block you from. It's your cosmic inheritance. It's your birthright. And I will never fucking chill. I will never fucking calm down, bro. Ever. Do you hear me? I'm throwing block parties. If this doesn't resonate, put in the comments, because I will block. Do yourself a favor, please. Have some self-love and respect, because you're fucking with my algorithm. We got things we got to do, bro. We're talking true embodiment. You think our oversouls give a fuck about your fragmented feelings and thoughts? You think our higher self gives a fuck about your mortal wheel, your mortal perception? A lot of us had to sacrifice our only sun, or our only perception on reality for the greater good. Come to find out, it was the best thing that we ever did. It was the best thing for me. I didn't want to get out of my little RV. I was being attacked. I could have easily stayed within myself. I'm about to cry, bro, because I hate telling my story, bro, because no one fucking gets it, bro. No one gives a damn. I'm not a victim, not looking for nothing, but I'm so glad that I chose to listen to my higher self, my higher will, my higher purpose, so I can be this person that I am here, because fulfillment will come. It was beyond reason for me to be here. It was a soul fulfillment. This is what it means to be in your oversoul, to do things with higher purpose, to be neutral, to carry light and darkness, yin and yang. You can't have a universe without both of these. You can't have a universe without the most high and the most low. It will collapse on itself. This is the union consciousness of Gemini. It's unified. You need both. I'm here to help somebody out. They want you to be fragmented. They wanted you to fight your most high, most low. They're not separate. You can't go high if you don't push, if you don't come. For me to go down, to go up, I gotta go down to go up. These are equal forces. Come to find out, these forces create a circuit, a circle of life, a circuit board, so energy can move on it. You guys have finished the circle of life, the circle. You're going to a new circle, a bigger bandwidth, a universal state of being, a universal mind. There has to be balance, bro. There has to be. I have to be able to move with directive. I have to be able to shadow cap a motherfucker. You have to be able to do it all, and the truth is you can do it all. It takes temperamenting. It takes self-development. It takes true love, real love. You can't bypass embodiment, bro. A lot of people want to wear the face, but the embodiment, the temple, it just sounds funny. It looks distorted. It just, I be hearing people, never mind, bro. It's not matching up. Your feet don't match your words, bro. You can't mentally override density with wishful light work. The soul must inhabit the structure. You must become the fucking ship. You must run the code. And to run the code, you need to align with the signal, the original Templar. You don't just have a signal. You have a signal because you're getting hit with codes. It's called the call. You're getting cosmic calls. You're getting updated data packets from plasma. Some of you have been mutated. Yeah, go look up what mutates your DNA. Light, sound, the primordial forces fields, false information, food, the sky, the water, school. It's endless, bro. It's a satanic cult, bro. They're trying to soul trap you. You need to be embodied. The soul must inhabit the structure. What's the structure of the building? It's integrity. It's literally why people love and hate me, bro, because I show up every day. More than that, I'm actually standing in my power. I'm not moving my spot, bro. I want to try everything, bro. Sit there, shut the fuck up and listen or get on, bro. That's what I want to tell people, bro, because I didn't just crawl out of bed to get here, bro. It took everything in me, bro, and I know a lot of you can resonate, bro. The soul must inhabit the structure. You must become the ship. You must run the code. Your ascension isn't a float into abstraction. It is an activation of your full spectrum. A lot of you been in alpha beta mode. Alphabet. That's all you fucking know. All you have is this. We're stepping into omega, the alpha omega, the whole light spectrum. Multidimensional light, here, now, in form. So my question is, have you built your temple? Are your systems online? And can you hold the charge? Because listen, it's not that we don't have power, bro, because I'm sure you don't give a fuck. But when you start getting advanced, you start studying solar activities. We had a GO3 magnetic storm. Do you even know what that is? We had 11 C-class solar flares. It's not that we don't have power. It's that you can't harness it. It's that you can't wield it. It's that you can't make the unseen seen, the formless in the form. You can't make it your bitch, and I'm trying to help you. These are higher facets of you. And if you're already good, life is perfect, that is awesome. High five, step in your purpose and get off my live, bro. This is for the Solomon. This is for the soul in man. This is for the celestial, the original beings. The Solomon template. The 12D strand DNA, Christed being. This is what a lot of us are stepping into, and it took us a lot to get here, bro. It took us a lot to get here, bro. We had to rebuild ourselves from the mud. We had to construct our temples back online, bro. We had to build our mental body, our emotional body, our inner child wounds, our father and mother. There was so much to stop you from getting here. So much. Not to mention the outside world and the shaming. They're fucking shaming. They try to impress us with shame, guilt, outcasts, social statuses, which is all this. There's a reason for that, bro. There's a reason why you're extra. There's a reason. So much shame. The thing is, you're not shamed, so they try to impress you. They try to imprint on you because they know at a young age they can really with your persona. They can with your persona. They can fragment you. They can really with you. That's not a little thing. Not a lot of people come back from that. So a lot of us been through so fucking much. And you wouldn't even know, bro, because we're regenerating. The House of Roses, I can give you a hug. She's so on point from 0 to 7. You can really hurt somebody, do damage. Because those states from 0 to 7, you don't have your construction yet. You don't have, everything you're receiving is through vibration and sound. Then it's a whole other conversation. Listen, this message for the real ones is so fucking loud. For the real ones, it's so fucking clear. For the real ones, there's no distortion. They're not struggling to keep up. If anything, they're walking side by side with me and they're already in their oversoul. They're in their purpose. They're ready to fucking go. This is a call, not coming in the alphabet, not coming in the alpha beta system. It is not through logistics. It's arriving in liquid light, also known as plasma. Like I said, not everyone can receive plasma. Did you know what plasma is? Plasma is 99.9% of all fucking matter. All matter. This is omega plasma. And again, none of this requires belief. The real ones should be like, thank God. Thank God. Because we got to the point where we don't give a fuck anymore. We just want the truth, because some of us are ancient builders and we can build, bro. We can build, but you can't build. You only can build on the truth. You can only build on what is real, what is true. Listen, bro, I mean this from my soul, bro. I'm talking, you can't build a relationship. You can't build me a sandwich. You can't build a conversation. If you have no fucking integrity, you can't commune if you don't have unity, if you're not in your truth. We had to heal those pillars. This is all third dimensional shit we had to go through. Not even 5D, not 9D. We had to, I'm talking from the root. This omega plasma, it's the formless intelligence. It's 99.9% of matter. Formless intelligence that must be decoded by the union within your ass. We are surrounded by unlimited potential. The question is not, is there potential? The question is not, is there power? Is there energy? The question is, are you in alignment? The question is, have you built your temple? The question is, can you make your day your bitch, or are you a victim of it? That's the question. The question is, did you get out in nature and attune yourself? You should feel weird, bro, if you didn't. I want feel weird around me if they're not moving with purpose, if they're just floating through the air. And what is this? The call is not coming in alpha beta. If you are not in union, you cannot receive. If your field is fragmented, you will glitch. If you are coherent right now, you will rise like the sun, unified, stabilized, and ready to operate. Return to your original signal. The message is clear. There's people that don't have an original signal. You do. You have solar tech. You are the living bridge. You are able to digest plasma. You are able to decode the flame, 44 master number. There's people that would be in here and the nervous system would haywire because there's too much. They would take it personal. They can't handle it. This is primordial energy a lot of us have. And if those that know me, I'm being soft right now. Those that know me, I'm being fucking chill right now. You are able to digest plasma and break it down in such dense form for reptilian alpha betas who are programming bots, bro. You are the living bridge between the worlds. You are the walking prophecy. Listen, you are the past, the future, and the now converging. If no one told you, I fucking will. You're on time. You are where you need to be. You are doing what you fucking need to be doing. You are the shift. You are the node. We're not victims here. You cannot be the most high if you haven't done the most low. You're all of it. They're not going to tell you this. They want you in conflict with them bipolar capitalism, cerebral, and your fucking mind separated, distorted. I'm not the one. I'm throwing block parties because it's two parties right now, bro. It's either you're in your north node in alignment, building your Solomon temple, getting to your original signal because we got shit we got to do, or you're little dick demonic energy low crawler who's running from itself with no purpose, trying to wear the face of a lion, but your body is a snake. I will block you, bro. I will block you. Your job is to watch the originals come into alignment, connect back with source energy, and get the fuck up on out of here, bro. That's your destiny. You're gonna be a witness for the next cycle that we leave behind. So let the fucking false collapse, let the old dissolve, and let your soul rise, because our oversoul don't give a fuck about this mortal shit. We don't give a fuck how you feel, what you think. You gotta get your shit in line, bro. That's embarrassing from where we come from. Because that your feelings and your thoughts are meant to serve you, not be a master. When you get to the higher realms, you can't hide those faculties. You got to be able to be zero, because they're going to be able to read that. They're going to be like, oh, so that's what you're thinking. That's how you feel. That's some distortions. Get the fuck on. You need some healing. We're not just lifting earth, we're lifting the heaven itself. You're creating a celestial network, a grid. This is a Nova transmission complete. Transmission complete. Ready for command. Make this day your... Subscribe. Hit the riggy-diggy-dig.
This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.